time does not stand still. Can't see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. Wouldn't understand if I showed you, showed you. Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. So tell me straight up, up, up. I don't want it, no other way, no other way, other way. No other way, other way. So watch me
I want to be a father. I want you to be a father as well. I want to have a family.
Oh.
Move on to the next chapter in our lives.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't it sound amazing?
Yeah, next chapter, family, we're talking about, like, kids and children and...
Yeah.
Wow, I mean...
I've just had this thought for a while. It's just... Me and you together are so perfect. We have so much love to share.
Yeah, but that's I mean, I definitely wasn't. This is not what I'm expecting, but it is a nice thought. I mean, we are so perfect, and just so right now we want to add this new thing into the mix. Just that could change the equilibrium of things, which is good. You know, family. It's a good thing, you know. I'm big on family. It's just that it's a lot to think about, isn't it? It's because you know I so parents, and you have your parents, and you know, like,
oh yeah,
it's just that is a big deal. And you know how my dad, he's like, I don't know, he's not, you know, he's not the most open-minded to a lot of things. And
yeah, but like, I also did think that you and your father have gone through a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I also have thought that he has become a lot more accepting now.
Yeah, it's just like there's still just a lot to talk about and think about. Like do we adopt? Do we?
Oh yeah.
You know, surrogate? Do we, like, you know?
Yeah.
Have what? Like there's so many options, and they obviously would involve them. It's just like, you know, it's just like, wow. This is like a time to talk about that. Yeah, like family.
Yeah,
it's a great thing, isn't it?
Oh, sorry if I made you a bit nervous about it, babe.
What?
I haven't made you too nervous, have I?
No. It's just this, you know, thing is just I haven't been thinking about it. This is just the first time that brought that to my attention, and I guess I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. Cause it's a big chapter that we're talking about. It's
yeah.
It's,
well,
kids.
We've obviously. It's just obviously a lovely thought I had. Just we don't have to obviously decide on such a thing now.
I mean, yeah, right. Just, yeah. We don't have to. It's such a, you know, important thing. Like kids. I mean, obviously, I want to eventually. I guess.
Have you ever thought about having kids?
I haven't until you brought it up. I guess. I mean, it's a nice thought. It really is. I just haven't really thought about it because I'm so busy with work and just a lot, and on my plate, and we barely even got time to to have day off and spend time with each other now. But it's nice. Nice thought. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a thought for now. It's nothing we have to decide on. So, I know. Tell you what. Let's not discuss it any further. How about we just enjoy the rest of our night? We've still got loads of food to eat.
Yeah. We have so many food to eat. It could feed the whole family. I mean us.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah. Let's just eat. I'm ready to eat. I'm starving.
We can discuss it when we're both more comfortable with this.
Oh, I mean, I'm comfortable. I was comfortable. It just threw me off a little bit. It's just I wasn't expecting it. That's all. That's all. It's a big thing. But I guess I'm just like low on sugar. I'm just hungry. So.
All right then. Let's just have our food for now.
Yeah. Let's
then.
eat. Let's eat.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Oh, River.
Oh, hey. I was just having a little chat with my mom and dad.
Oh, how are they doing?
They're good. Still work in progress when it comes to learning how to turn off to end the call. Technology. But
I see.
they seem like they're really enjoying the time and that winter place that we used to go. But that's actually trying to realize we have a lot of mansion. Maybe I should have offered that to Roman instead. Instead of here, but
Maybe.
But whatever. I just had a chat with them, so and now I'm ready to come back here and just actually it's perfect that you're here because I'm ready for work, more work. I'm ready to get back into, so just spill me all the challenges and all the projects that I'm gonna put myself through.
Actually, I was able to clear your schedule for one more day.
What?
So.
Really?
Yeah.
So I thought the other, project about the dams and also that other one about connecting the bridges. I thought we want to talk about that. No, like
I've taken care of it already.
Wow. Wow. Great job, honestly. What can I do without you, right? I just am surprised that there's so I sort of have another free day, huh?
So why don't you just go off then? Why do you keep looking at your computer?
I'm just thinking of I've already had my day off and maybe I could just go back to work. That's what I'm.
Forever.
Yeah. What?
Come here.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I guess I kind of can,
You can't hide it from me.
Yeah, it shows. I'm bad at that. Or maybe just too good at it. Wait, no, you just...
No, you're terrible.
Okay, I'm terrible at it, but,
You can't...
You're also good at it.
It's
It's a compliment. Okay, yeah, I am.
I mean... What's wrong?
Well, well, here's the thing. It's, well, I had a wonderful day with with Elio, of course. We went to we did all the things, you know. We actually just like went down memory lane, and you know, we went to the human world and just gone through. We visit, you know, all the places that we used to hang out. You know, all the dates and you know, just amazing times, and it was going all good. And then Elio sort of told me about he sort of said he wanted to move forward to the next chapter of our life.
Okay.
And
What does that entail?
he said he wanted kids. He wanted to start a family.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Kids and children and family, which is amazing, you know. And
yeah.
on paper it's great, and but I sort of hesitated, so the conversation got awkward because, and I got hesitated because I don't know how I like there's a lot of like concerns that comes because you know, like you know, my dad. I mean, even though like me and him we're good now, but you know, he's still very, you know, traditional man. And you know, even though he's like trusting me to run this place, he's still like, I know he want a lot of say in this. And like with getting children, like what if we adopt and like the bloodline that would be impacted, and he would be so worried. And even if like, you know, like it's just like, you know, getting kids and you know, having children, that's like a lot of things to worry and talk about, and I just don't know if it's the right time. And you know, I have a lot of work on me, right? Like I'm so busy, and I haven't really have a day off.
Forever.
Yeah.
Breathe.
I am breathing. I would have been dead
You're
if I'm not
literally
breathing.
doing run-on sentences. Take a deep breath. It's just me.
Wow.
All right?
Okay, yeah. I haven't had that sort of moment for a while.
That's why I'm here to help out.
That brings us back to
Alright.
like back in the days when we were in the trigger words, you know, water.
No,
Yep.
we're not.
Yep. No, we don't want to go. through that.
River!
That's like, yep. I'm just saying that's how I was.
You're lucky I still haven't hurt you because of that.
Should I be concerned?
No.
Wait, that's
Well-
not a concern in here. So yeah, that's hence the kids saying that's the having babies, and it's just a lot to think about, right?
I mean, yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a huge thing, but
Yeah, my parents and you know my dad, you know, and me with all the work, just I don't know if it's the right time.
River,
But
you do realize that both you and your father have changed, right? And for the better.
yeah, what? Okay, fine. Yes, I am. I don't know. Actually, I just don't know because that's the thing. I am worried, not just because like the bloodline or whatever, because I can still work, but like it's just I just don't know if I would be a good parent. I just think like I've gone through so much, and I'm so much like my dad. And you saying that like we've changed, but I still feel like I don't know. I don't know if I trust myself that I can be a good, you know, parent, can start a great family. Like I've done many things, and you have been through it, and you know that those are terrible. And my father has done a lot of things, and yes, I don't know, he might change, but who knows? Maybe what if it's in my blood? You know, like what if I'm
River.
just not meant to be a family person, and I'm gonna mess it up?
River,
What?
if I can forgive you for what you did, then you need to forgive yourself for your heritage and your past.
I mean,
And I know for a fact that there is so much love in that heart that you'll be able to give the possible future kids all the love they deserve. And you'll be a good father. You're not going to be like your dad when you guys are younger. Trust me, I've been around everybody long enough.
Right. Yeah. You have.
I've been around since we were kids. River.
Yeah. Wow.
And I've seen how he raised you. And I know how you treat others. In comparison to how he treated others.
Yes.
And you're not gonna be like that.
I mean, I have, like, obviously, you know, like, I mean, you're forgiven, that I know, and I've sort of, like, forgave myself, but also I just, like, what if I mess up again? I just don't want to, like, keep, like, making up to it, like, apologizing, like, if it's for my family. Like, what if I did something really wrong?
River, we're not gods. I mean, you're kind of a god, but you weren't born one. We're still human. And yeah, we're gonna make mistakes. But you're not a bad person. I haven't had to say that in a long time. But you're not. And you've been doing so many good things recently. You just listed off so many plans to help the EC just in the last 5 minutes.
Yep.
Which, yeah, I may
Right.
have taken care of, but that was just a little small portion.
Right.
You know?
That I do know. I mean, I acknowledge the work that I put in to make this place better, the EC to be, everything to be easier, you know? Wow, I just made that. But, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, if I can do things to this entirety of the EC, I should trust myself that I am a good enough person and I have a kind enough heart to handle, you know, to put all the effort and time and love into a family and raise
There
them
we
well.
go.
And I do love family. I do want a family. I guess I was just concerned. I mean, it's a new chapter of my life.
Well, you do realize you're not alone too, right?
Yeah.
You have Elio, you have me, and your parents are around. So, it's not like you're gonna be going through this chapter by yourself.
Right. Well, I guess I better cherish this non-work day and go talk to Elio, huh? Because our last conversation is really awkward.
Better go talk to Elio.
Yes. But it's great to talk to you. You always know what to say. And I always should have listened to you more.
You think?
Mhm. Well,
At least you finally got some smarts up in there by making me a royal advisor.
yep. And you're doing an amazing job. And as I
Of
said
course I am.
earlier,
Come on.
I don't even know what I could have done without you. Well, I will catch you around, Nuri.
One last thing.
Yeah?
If you do decide to adopt, I better be named Godmother.
Of course. That's
Mhm.
have to happen.
At this rate, if it doesn't happen, we're gonna have
Yeah.
words.
Yeah, I know what would happen if that didn't happen. I would. All right. Well, I am gonna go talk to Alia, so we gonna figure it
Alright.
out. See you
Good
around.
luck. Bye.
Bye. Oh, hey, babe.
River,
Yep, you're all ready for bed.
Do you not want kids?
No. I mean,
You've been. I feel like you've been avoiding me the whole day ever since our conversation.
yes, I have, because our conversation was awkward, and I did took a day of lots of thinking, and I was avoiding a little bit because and it's not because I don't want kids. I do want kids. I like the idea of us being happy and moving on to the next chapter, and family, and having a family, starting a family, you know, one big happy family. But I was hesitated. I don't know what to think. That threw me off when you suggested this, because I have like concerns, and not like because of like my dad or whatever, like the bloodline or whatever, or just, you know, what how are we gonna get kids. But it's more like I was afraid that I might not be a good parent. That's what's going through my mind. Well, I know I'm. Well, at least now I know I'm. I don't think I am. Well, you could thank Nuri for that. We had a little chat, and I just learned to know that I have changed, even though I have done questionable things in the past, and so was my dad. I guess I was just worried that I might become my dad, because, you know, my dad wasn't necessarily the dad that I should have in the past, even though now he's changed, and I have done things, and even though I've also changed, I was like, I don't want to get into things where I mess up, then I change. Like, I want to just feel like that I'm good.
But you are good. I'm scared myself. I don't think it'll be a breeze having children. I don't know if I'll be a good parent. It's just the thought of it. Having children, or even if it's just one. Just there's someone to share our love with every day. Someone we can spend more time with.
Yeah.
It's just,
yeah, that would be lovely. That I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just so afraid because, like, for messing up, but then I realized, what more like Nuri made me realize, that I, like, even if I or you mess up or do something, like, or don't know what to do, we're not doing this alone. We have each other, and we have Nuri, and
exactly. We're going to make mistakes, that is for sure. But we will also learn from them.
yeah.
Your father did with you.
Yeah?
And you did from him. God knows you've had so many situations with one another in the past. But look at you now.
I do look good.
Definitely.
And you look better than ever.
This is just my usual nightwear.
Yeah, but you just, you know, you just look different a little bit. Maybe because now you're like, this is like, you are ready to become a father figure. That is more attractive. You know,
Have I got that dad bod already?
no, this is like the prime kind of dad bod. You know, the muscle. It's like all the dad wish they still are when they're at, you know, their age. What are we even talking? I mean, we're okay. You know, we're already getting excited. We better not talk like that when we are actually with our kids.
So you would like to have kids?
Yes, I would, because I know I'm not alone, and I know with you we bring the best of each other, and we'll hold each other's hand to go through this, to build our family, to start like, you know, the next chapter of our life, even if it's scary. But I just
It will
know
always
that
be scary.
because it's all new, the risk that we're taking and all the new changes, but I have you and I want to do it with you. You're the person that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I love you so much.
I love you too, River. And I'm happy to create this whole new world with you.
Yes. Whole new world. Brings back the memories, huh? A whole new world. Remember when we were
Shining,
on... Oh my
shimmering, splendid.
God. Well, tell me, my prince, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes.
I'm sure you will. Take me wonder by wonder. Oh,
Love you,
sideways
River.
and under.
On a magic carpet ride.
A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
No one to tell us no or where to go.
I'll say we're only dreaming.
A whole new world.
Whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew.
But when I'm way up here,
it's
it's crystal clear. And now I'm in a whole new world with you.
A whole new world.
A whole new world.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I love you too, River.